Beautiful Friday morning. Oh, breaking down camp for the last time. It's always a sad time when you're on the last day of an excellent trip. You know it's coming to an end, but you really don't want it. That is today. We're all packing up. Bonnie's finishing up. Steve's way over there on the other side. You can't see him. But we've got about 9 miles to get down to Crux for brunch. And I think we're going to meet Dan Gosner. He's down this way, kind of doing some hiking, taking some pictures. We're going to do brunch there. Probably take about an hour, just chill out a little bit, and then head towards Brooks Falls. Brooks Falls is about 5 miles past Crux, down the new river. And that's where we've got the van and the trailer waiting. Steve and I, we're going to try to take the meat of it all. Talking with Pete last night, it seems that Bluestone Lake Dam has been releasing a lot of water lately. So we're going to have to get there, get to the Brooks Falls Park and scout it out, see what it looks like, make sure it's manageable. But if we can run it, we're going to run it. We're likely going to take Bonnie out there. She's not going to be out there doing anything crazy, so she's done good up to this point. Beautiful morning to start out. A little bit of clouds, a little bit of sun. And it's going to be a little chilly today, so that's why you see us with the dry suits on. And doesn't hurt to have a little precaution when you're dealing with Brooks Falls, because anything can happen. We're going to be getting out of here in just a few minutes.
Cable in the river on that tree that's in the middle of the river, or on the river right.
Yeah, I see it. When a trip is coming to an end, the paddles usually slow down a bit. Not in a hurry to get to the end, enjoying the time left. That pretty much sums up today. But we aren't done with the rapids of the Greenbrier just yet. Daydreaming and reminiscing? Well, that's going to have to wait just a little bit longer.
That was a cool robin.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I saw you man went choo.
Oh yeah. I was looking for the meat. No, I got just to the left of it. Did you?
Yeah, I saw Alan go woo, and I thought there was still a dog there. Man, the water in the river's colder than our...
I know. As we leave the Greenbrier River pulling into Hinton, there's a noticeable difference in the current. What was a swift downstream flow is now being met with opposition from the Bluestone Dam as it releases extra water to lower the lake level into the new river. This creates strong currents and eddy lines at the confluence that we have to cross over to get to the far shore for brunch at Crux. Normal flow over the dam can give many paddlers an issue at the confluence, but the extra flow requires strong and meaningful paddle strokes to break across. Bonnie ended up landing her boat on an island and meeting us at Crux after crossing the bridge, while Steve and I ferried across the new. After having a bite to eat, we'll get Bonnie back in her boat so she can run the river right channel without having to deal with the new river currents. So we left Crux, we're done with brunch, and we've put back in, and we are now on the new river. We are done with the Greenbrier. We probably got about maybe 3.5 miles before we get to Brooks Falls. I'm gonna tell you what, this wind is just fighting us every stroke of the way. It's like, it seems no matter what direction we paddle in, the wind is just hitting us in our face. So we're getting through it best we can. It's going to take a little time, but we'll get there. Whew. It's been a very eventful trip. Now the place that we're going to take out is not really marked that well, so let me be up front when we get close. Here we are. We are approaching Brooks Falls. We're about a half a mile away. Still got wind in our face. We're coming up on the overlook. That's where you can stand and look and see the meat of the rapid, and also basically the river wide ledges. We're going to pull out just right at that park slash overlook, check things out, try to get Bonnie's boat out of the water if we can. I think we can. I was talking to some people who've done this a few times and they think they can. But usually at this point, first timers start getting a little anxiety knowing what's coming. And that's rightfully so. This is the way I was the first time I did this. Now this is only the second time, but still I know what's coming. We'll turn the cameras on. You'll see everything that happens in real time. Well, real time for me. We're at the Brooks Falls Park, and we're getting ready to go up to the overlook, which is directly over top of the meat of the rapid, where you basically have to hit the rooster tail and ride the lightning. I have never seen it at this level, so let's see what we're about to get into. The new river, this thing is pumping. The Bluestone Dam is actually releasing water now to lower the lake levels. And when they do that, the new river gets mean. Oh boy. That looks terrible. That thing is about as mean as it gets. So what you have to do is to come in just off the bank and hit that rooster tail square on and ride over it. To the left you're going to flip, to the right you're going to get in that hole, and it's going to have a little fun with you. Look what we're getting into. I've never seen it this big.
2 years in the making. Last time I ran Brooks Falls, I took a too far left line and the curler flipped me over. A swim was pretty much imminent. This time I know what's coming. I know what not to do. And I'm hoping it all comes together as the beast and I tango once again. This is Steve's first attempt, and I hope all goes well for him. There is very little room for error. But if you get it right, it's like butter. Get it wrong and, well, don't get it wrong.
Float it out.
Too far right.
Push over. I saw you one time. Yeah. Redemption!
Dang it!
There's always next time, Steve. Now you got a reason to come back.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Yes, it was.
Look at this.
Good Lord, it's over half of the cocktail.
All right, that's good.
7 days on the Greenbrier, 164 miles completed. I know many kayakers with this trip on their bucket list, and I'm fortunate to have finished it twice. Both Steve and Bonnie handled it like champs, and Bonnie is the only female touring kayaker I'm aware of to complete the entire river top to bottom, adding 5 more miles on the new river. Unlike most other rivers, this one is something of a luxury, being peppered with small towns along the way, providing a convenient breakfast or lunch stop nearly every day. The upper stretch above Cass treats you to fantastic paddling if you're lucky enough to time your visit with enough rain, and the scenic steam trains that run along the riverbank are a treat. If you like Whitewater, about 10 miles below Ronceverte all the way to Alderson, the rapids get larger and more frequent. There are many other rivers I want to explore, but this one has a special place with me, and I'm certain I will travel down these waters once again.